Hi guys, so I know it's been such a long time since I've filmed anything ever, but I've just been so busy with work and school and everything that I just haven't had the time to sit down and film anything. And right now actually I'm filming on my phone. I had to delete so much stuff because I cannot find my memory card for the life of me. So this quality is probably really bad, but I wanted to film because I wanted to test out all of this. See all that? Yep, I'm off when I hold stuff. That's what happens when I'm bored. And when I got a promotion, so I feel like celebrating a little makeup for you guys, but also for myself because, yeah, I feel like I deserve it after all this time. Okay, so as you can tell, I went bananas. I went absolutely crazy. So this is the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer Perfecting Base in, oh my god, that's the shade. It's an Apricot Haze. I didn't know it was tinted, so I really hope this is my shade, or at least if it blends out to be, because I didn't know that it was tinted. Otherwise, I would have actually bothered to look in the little drop down menu and choose my shade. So this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it. Super fancy, like all of the Becca packaging. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Can you see that? No. Well, this looks like a super light shade, but it blurs out. Oh my gosh. They weren't kidding when they said blur. It fades out to basically nothing, so that's good. So I think regardless of what shade you get, as long as it's not too over the top, you'll be fine. So let's see how this works, eh? I'm just gonna put it there and there and there. Especially there, because I definitely want to blur out those pores. Alright. Okay, so right off the bat, it feels kind of lotiony. Don't mind my face, it gets red when I touch it. It feels kind of lotiony. Went out to almost nothing. And, well, it definitely blurs. I'll give it that. My pores are like gone. I can't see them anymore. That's awesome. I think I'm gonna really like this. I'm just gonna put a bit more. So I think I might actually like this, even though it has this weird kind of lotiony feel to it. Oh, my face is so red. I'm sorry, guys. But we'll see how that turns out. By the way, it's like 9 o'clock right now, but I did want to film this because I wanted to use some of this stuff in the morning, but I couldn't. I told myself I wouldn't use it until I filmed this video. So the dedication that I have to you guys is phenomenal because the restraint I had to have. The restraint, guys. For foundation, I went ahead and bought the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Lines Foundation. This is supposed to be anti-aging, skin smoothing, invisible coverage. Wow, I don't know if I like the sound of invisible coverage, but I got the shade light and I'm pretty sure that this will be my shade. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm breaking out like on my chin because of that, damn, what was that? I think it was in a BoxyCharm, but I got in this Apple facial scrub and it broke me out so much and I don't like it. I'm not using it again. I'm not. Anyway, so this is what the bottle looks like. Oh, my light's kind of, yeah. So, just right off the bat, like in the bottle, wait, do you have to shake it? Oh my gosh. It doesn't say whether or not you should shake it. No, don't shake it. Apply 1 to 2 pumps and smooth onto skin, blending outward from the center of your face with your fingertips. Or favorite IT Cosmetics brush for flawless, luminous complexion perfection. That was a tongue twister. So it's supposed to be paraben-free, cruelty-free, and hypoallergenic. Don't know what any of that stuff means, but it sounds pretty good. So I'm just gonna go crazy with the pumps. And don't mind me, I'm gonna use my mirror for this. So of course my camera shut off, well my phone shut off, because I have like zero memory and I'm trying my best to go as quickly as possible so that I can just get this done. And I know you guys probably think that I'm insane for putting on a full face of makeup and just to take it right off when I go to bed. But you do what you have to, you know? You do what you have to. So right off the bat I can tell you guys that this foundation is really liquidy, and I don't know how much I like that because it feels really tacky. Like just, I can feel it setting into my skin and I don't know how much I like that. Definitely has some coverage, but drag it down onto the next. Not as much as I would have liked, but then again I don't think it claims to be full coverage, so I'll give it that. I probably do have to like set this with powder because it feels really tacky. I don't know if I like that. And you saw how much I used. I used a lot. So probably my fault. Okay, since I said that I was going to set that because it feels really liquidy and I don't like that, I'm just going to go ahead and use this little guy. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal. Yeah, it's that guy. It's setting powder. So, as always, Too Faced has this really difficult packaging to open. So, this is what it looks like. Super cute. Extremely white. But, you know how it goes. Oh, that's convenient. It has a little top like that. Aww. And it's in the shape of a heart. And you guys can't see that, huh? No. Nope, you can't see it. But it's in the shape of a heart and it looks cute. So I think what I'm going to do... Oh my gosh. That's really white. Okay, so update on that setting powder. I really like it. As for the foundation, I think you just have to set it down because it's kind of really tacky. Really, really tacky. So you have to set it down. So this is the Lorac Downtown LA Urban Artist Palette. And of course, I had to get the Downtown LA one because, you know, Downtown LA. So this is what it looks like. There's a lot of pretty... I don't know how to describe it. I wouldn't call them natural shades, but I think you can work with them on a daily basis. Okay, so I went ahead and put on this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. It's not new, but so it's not new. Anywho, so I think what I'm gonna do first is put a little bit of Art Deco into my crease. See how that works out. I also really like this mirror, by the way. I think it's gonna come in handy. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you guys can already tell that Art Deco, yeah, that pink shade right there, it doesn't look pink. It doesn't look pink. I don't know what I was thinking. Or what Lorac was thinking, because that does not look pink. Like, am I going crazy? That looks pink in the pan, right? And it doesn't on my lid. Oh well, it's still a pretty color, but let's try and be realistic, Lorac. Let's try and be realistic. That's all I'm saying. And also, it was super pigmented, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I kind of went everywhere with it. I ended up okay, but still, why you do me like that, Lorac? Why you do me like that? Anyway, so I think next what I'm going to do is just get one of, I don't know what the name of this brush is, but it's a Morphe brush, and put City of Angels right all over my lid. Trying to get neutrals going there. Just as a sort of base. Once again, this shade is so much darker than it looks in the pan. Okay. Oops. Okay, Lorac. Don't know what you're doing. Kind of like it, kind of hate it. Actually, I'm not sure how I feel about it. So I think now what I'm gonna do is get Concrete Jungle and put it on the outer corner and inner corner of my of my eye. So get a little brush and buff that on in there. As soon as I find a good brush. If everything is like so all over the place in this video, because I have to keep putting the video onto my laptop and taking it off, and anyways, this is a lot of work actually. And so I went ahead and put Concrete Jungle on the outer corner of my eye and as well as the inner corner. And I think what I'm going to do next is just put Art Walk all over my lid and see how well that works out. Actually, I think I'm going to spray it down first with my Milani Make It Last setting spray. Let's give it a fair shot, because I do this with all my shimmer shades. So I went ahead and just blended all that out. I really like Art Walk, but I do feel like it's like the other shades when I say that it does not look how it does like in the pan, like on my lid. It doesn't look like it's the same color, it just doesn't. Which it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it is kind of deceiving, and I wish Lorac would not do that. It is very pigmented though. I do like the way that it looks on my eye. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and put Flat White as my upper brow bone highlight. It does look really shimmery on my eye itself, but not in the pan. So if you are going to buy this, I would suggest maybe keeping in mind that the colors really don't look the way that they look in the pan. When you put them on your eye, they look completely different. It's good. It's still great colors, but they look completely different. What's up, Lorac? What's up? Okay, so I did want to give like a mix of high-end products and drugstore products, but in the end I only ended up buying like 2 drugstore products, but this is one of them. So this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. And I don't know if it's necessarily new. By the way, guys, like all of this stuff I got from what was considered new or like recent arrivals in the ULTA section. So if it's not new, just bear with me, okay? I'm telling you guys, this thing needs to be a miracle worker if it's gonna cover my bags. Because since I started school, and since I started this new job, I've gotten 0 sleep. 0 sleep feels like I just blink when I go to sleep. That's it. So as I said before, the foundation is not full coverage, so I did go ahead and put some concealer on the spots where I really needed them. Okay, so this concealer seems like a miracle worker because it doesn't even look like I have any bags, when in reality I have like 20. Okay, so pretty much like I said, this concealer is a miracle worker. This may very well be the Shape Tape of the drugstore. Oh my god. I feel like I just happened upon a unicorn. They're gone. they're gone. Amazing. I'm gonna use this Too Faced setting powder to set my under eyes. Let's see how it works out. I really liked it to set my entire face, so hopefully it works out under as well. I kind of went crazy on it. It's fine. Boom. Thank God said give them eyebrows. So I just went ahead and dusted off all of that setting powder and put on my eyebrows. And I didn't buy anything new for like mascara or anything like that. So, but they did send me this MAC False Lashes mini mascara. So I'm gonna go ahead and test that out too while I'm at it. Which, by the way, extremely mini. But whatever. We'll take what we can get. I really completely underestimated this mascara, so much so that I think I might buy the full-size one because I'm awful. Okay, so in terms of bronzer, I got the Ofra bronzer in Americano. It kind of looks like a shimmery one, but do you know what? We'll see. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, definitely looks shimmery, more like a highlight, I would say, but oh my gosh, I didn't notice that I had a little mirror. How cute is that? Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and contour this. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of fallout. I shouldn't have gone so heavy on that. Whew. I'm getting some real Park Avenue Princess vibes with this. We'll see. Still gotta blend it all out. Okay, so consensus on this guy, definitely tap off the excess powder and go in with an extremely light hand because this is pigmented. So it definitely has a lot of fallout. Okay, so in terms of blush, I got the new Dose of Colors Blush Like You Mint It. So this is from the Mint For You collection. Super minty. Step in here. Okay, so I'm a sucker for cute packaging. That's probably like one of the only reasons I got this. I'm sorry. So it definitely is really pink. So I think I am gonna go in with a really light hand because your girl's pale. Tap off excess. I was right. It's super pigmented. Obviously, this has been out for a couple of weeks, but I ordered this a long time ago, so there. I went with the extremely light hand, and I'm still super pink because my skin is so pale. Okay, so not that bad. My hair's a mess. I'm sorry. Before we go on to lipstick, I got the Anastasia Beverly Hills new Liquid Glow highlighter in the shade Perla because, you know, got a friend named Perla. So that's pretty much the only reason I got it, because it reminded me of her. So I had to buy it. Okay, so I've heard that these are kind of hard to work with. So what I'm going to do is just put a little bit on the Beauty Blender and dab it all out. Definitely are. Okay, it definitely lives up to the hype, in which it is extremely hard to work with. But we are gonna work with it because Perla. So it definitely is kind of subtle. I did go over it a good amount of times. So I will say it is kind of hard to work with, but we're gonna do it anyway. guys. My best friend, when you're watching this, my best friend is in Europe. She's in Europe right now. My little Becca is flying the nest. And she's gone. So we'll just let that sink in. In a whole different time zone. That's my Becca. Leaving me like always. I hope you're watching this, and I hope you feel bad. But at least you get to feel bad in Europe, okay? As I said before, you definitely kind of have to work with this guy, but if you're just trying to take your time with your makeup, I think you should be fine. I do like this color. I do like the payoff. It's a yes to Perla. I kind of expected that. Perla, it had to be awesome. So for lipstick, I went ahead and got the MAC Viva Glam one. I'm pretty sure this is not new at all. This is just like probably new to ULTA. It was in their new arrivals section, as I've said before. So we're just gonna check it out. I dropped the box. I really love this packaging though. I like how this part is red. And I love red. You guys know how much I love reds. You'll know. I'm totally loving this red lip. I think this might be my new favorite red lip. And so as I told you guys before, I did try to get some drugstore products. And this is one of the two that I got. You can't see it. It is Wet n Wild because I love that brand. So this is the Photo Focus All Day Wear, what does it say? Setting spray. So this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. Just gonna, whoa, nothing come out. There it goes. So kind of has a perfumey smell to it. Don't know if that's gonna break me out or not. As always, I'm just patting this into my skin to make my skin look like actual skin. You know what I mean? My highlight is like wild and obviously I have no reason to make this stay or to want to make this stay because I'm going nowhere, but still. So MAC lipsticks are kind of always long wearing, so I can pretty much say with 99% certainty that this is going to stay, that this is going to be long wearing. As for the setting spray, I don't know, but it did smell kind of fragrancy, which I like, but I don't like because I don't know if that's going to break me out or not. Okay, so that completes this video, guys. I hope you liked this little video of first impressions. I know I liked it because I got to try out all these new products and it was amazing. There were a couple hits, couple misses, but overall I had a lot of fun and I hope you guys did too.